into how this works. Usually, the hero starts in the ordinary world. It's a world that hasn't been changed. Typically what happens in that world, there's an unease. The hero doesn't feel like they fit. Something needs to change. They don't know what it is yet. But they don't fit in exactly. And then there's a call to adventure. Something shakes the hero. It sticks up from behind and asks them to change. But like you know, whenever something new gets introduced, a new idea, a new business, new product, a new thought, the first thing that happens is the person that comes up with that idea tries to avoid it. Push it away. And there's refusal of that call. They say, I'm not going to do this. There's an internal struggle. And they turn away from it. And this is where an important meeting happens. And if not for this meeting, the hero can't go forward. It's the meeting with the mentor. It's the mentor that gives the hero advice based on life experience, on what and what not to do. He explains things that are unexplainable to them. And this helps the hero take that first step towards the unknown. It's very difficult. Think about times in your life where you've tried to make a difference, try to make a change, something new. It's very difficult. Without advice and guidance, typically, it doesn't work. And then with the help of the mentor and the advice, the hero crosses what's called the first threshold. He makes the commitment to leave the ordinary world. Things won't be the same again. He decides, or she decides, I'm going to go on this road, and I'm going to change things. And the rules, nobody knows, because the rules have to be up as you go along. It's a new territory. And of course, this is the time in which the hero has tests, allies, and enemies. Take a step back and think about this for a second. The human body, just like the human mind, acts in the same way. When something new gets introduced to your body, well, it doesn't matter if it's good for you or bad for you, the white blood cells will rush to fight it, to defeat it, because it's new. Same thing happens to the mind. When a new thought comes out, your mind will first start trying to find a box. Where can I fit this thought in? And if it doesn't find a place, typically the box is a constant. It tries to bury it. So this is all normal. So this is the phase in which people with ideas either or get enemies. And then there's the approach. There's a major challenge in the special world. This is where the first product gets launched, for example. Now the world has to accept or reject it. This is very, very important. It's called the ordeal. In the middle of the hero's journey, something happens where the hero faces death, if not some kind of supernatural help or help from a mentor. Okay? It's consistent across heroes. And there's a great, great fear as we connect with this hero that something bad is going to happen to them. But out of this moment of death, or near death, something new happens. There's a new life. And because the hero has a reward, because they have beaten death. So there will be a celebration then, but it's not complete. And again, the hero keeps going through this. There's the road back. The hero starts in the ordinary world, goes through the special set of circumstances, and now tries to get back home with what he's learned. The resurrection. This is another moment of death and rebirth. Another moment where the hero might lose it all again. But this is the final one, where things get resolved. And there's return of the elixir. The elixir based on truth, what's been gained. And as I take you through stages of a hero, now I'd like to take you through two examples. One historically, of a hero that's a hero to all of us, the Rasul alayhi salam. And the second, of a person, I will only tell you Ibn Abdul Handali. But he's somebody who's affected all your lives. The Rasul was born in Mecca. His ordinary world was a world where people were bending down to idols, big idols. He didn't fit in. He's on there, but didn't know what step to take. And then he had to call to adventure. When Jibreel salam came down, said to Rasul said, Iqra. And as we know, there was a refusal of the call in the beginning. Ma ana biqara. There was a meeting with the mentor, with Aqab al-Nawfal, who told him what this was, what this meant. It's very important. The meeting with the mentor is always very, very important. And then he crosses the threshold. The da'wah begins. The special world begins. And of course, as we know from our history, he encounters tests, allies,